Alright, alright. Should I hang a left up here, or should I keep going to the main dam? The thing is, I don't know if they have a box where you pay at the dam, you know? I mean the top of it. You know, this one right here. Where's that thing at? Yeah, look at all these people. Everybody, they know what they have planned today. Oh no. Alright. They are open till 10 p.m. Aren't we in luck? No pets, why not? Man, you gotta have the pets out here, guys. You do. They make it more heavenly. I know they're all concerned about the waste. Alright, please tell me they got one of those pay boxes. Like they do on the other side, what they call the lower pool. But that's the crowded side. You know, it's such a beautiful day today. It is. And this is the bigger parking lot up here. There's only about 23 spaces on the other side. I don't come to this side that often. Not at all. Here it is, Beaufort Dam. A lot of history in this location. Yes, they do. They got the box. Heck yeah. See, I totally forgot if they had this thing or not on this side. I've only parked up here one time. Let's get to it. Yes, sir, we got our pass for today. I'll be here till 10 o'clock. What's up, Riverbirds? You're as beautiful as always out here. Nice to be back. Let's go enjoy our day, shall we? Got the mosquito spray on. Got the suntan lotion on. Got the water, got the Gatorade. And got 5 grocery bags to pick up the garbage. What do we have here? Looks like we got a shield in heaven. Dang. Let's hope someone didn't throw that thing down there, though. It's the lid to the garbage can right here. That's a brand new thing, too. Might have to get that later, but you know it's gonna be dark by the time I get my butt all the way back up here, too. Yeah, the garbage can is missing its lid, and that's a brand new garbage can, too. Man, you're gonna say, why don't you get it now? No one's here. Let me think about that for a minute. I mean, you know, that's quite the slope. Yeah, I don't quite know. I guess I'll have to get it later. Heck yeah. Good decision. Here comes someone right now. See, we would have been caught. Well, not caught in a bad way. I mean, we would have been looked at. Trying to get that thing. The shield to the top. Hey, look, they're packed with kayaks. That's a lot of people down there. Look at that. Dang. Ready to party. Looks like they're just getting their day started. Good for them. just like us at 12 noon. Hope they enjoy their day as much as I'm going to. Chilling in the forest. Exploring. Even though I've explored out here many times before. Ain't nothing like this place. It's almost like I'm just coming back to make sure it's still here, you know? Like no other. Just to make sure it's still here. Here's where the Chattahoochee used to flow for thousands of years. Right here. In that spot. We're standing right on top of it. Ain't that something? You know what? I'll tell you another funny Da Vinci style story. It involves this image right here. Not particularly this one, it's just a human being that's walking. Long time ago, I had like a 1994 Chevy Lumina. It was my first vehicle that I purchased when I was like 21, 22 or something like that. Yeah, I always get a late start when it comes to purchasing major things in life, you know. I might be 95 when I get my first house. Yeah. But anyway, I had a bumper sticker on the back of that car. Now, you know how 21-year-olds are, or people who are like in their early 20s. You know, they're big into partying and that kind of stuff, like I was. And I thought it'd be smart to get this one bumper sticker that said, what did it say? Oh yeah, I think it said something really stupid like 0 to naked and 6.2 beers or something like that. You know, it's like, it was the cheesiest thing. And it had an image of the guy like walking, and that was it. Or was it something else? You might know what kind of bumper sticker I'm talking about. Just type it in. You know, you can probably just Google that thing. And I think I only had it on the vehicle for about a year until I realized it wasn't smart when the cops were behind me, you know. Yeah. Or was it like, what is, I can't remember exactly what it said, you know, it's so long ago. It was back in like the, when was this, like 2000, 1998, 1999 or something like that. When I had that thing. And I had it for a good, I think, 3 or 4 years, as long as I had it. 0 to naked in 6.2 beers. You know, like 0 to 60 in 6.2 seconds. Man, that was not smart. Why do they make bumper stickers like that? You know, they try and get you in trouble. They haven't replaced the bridge yet. I mean, the boardwalk is what it's really called. They haven't replaced it yet. That's weird. They got signs that say, do not get in the walk on the boardwalk. Those things have been there. They need some money. They need some donations. I guess to rebuild it. They need the time to rebuild it too. I thought they'd have it rebuilt by now. It's been like a year and a half since they put the signs up. But you know what? People don't listen. They don't. They still get on this thing. But we're going to get this. Now this is ridiculous. I know this is one of my videos. But this is flat out ridiculous right here. I mean, what should I do? Should I pick up the garbage as I go along, or pick up the garbage as I come back? I'm going to be out here till dark. That's the way I roll in places like this. I'm out here to experience the green of the season. Early June. You know, talk with them. Maybe do some EVP sessions. They've given me a lot of EVPs out here over the course of the last few years. I mean, look how the light moves through this place. this time of year. That's not the most ridiculous thing. This is. You talk about a disgrace to heaven, a kick to nature's groin, and it's not funny either. You don't need to be laughing at that. You better believe I'm going to be recording every last bit. Make sure I record it all so I can just, I guess pick it up. Don't forget them. I mean, the last thing I want to be doing is loading up 2 garbage bags within the first 9 minutes of being here, This is that type of place where we run into that issue. And it's never a good issue. I don't know what G-spot I'm going to make it to, which one. There's many G-spots out here. There is. There's like at least 40 G-spots out here. The signs. G4 through like G45. All the way to that one single creek. That is such a long distance to walk to. I've only made it out to that one creek, I think, like 3 times in the past 6 years. It's a good 3 miles, I think, about I'd say 2 3/4 miles to get to that one creek. But we're not going there today. We're going to chill. Let's see what we got going on down here. A lot of people chilling in the frigid waters. That's exactly what it is. Fresh out of Lake Lanier. Alright, let me go ahead and not pick it up, but let me go ahead and throw the garbage close to the trail so I don't forget it. Some of these things have been out here for a while. I'm running into the stuff out here. Hey, that's a full bottle too. We're gonna be emptying this thing out. Yeah, just don't forget it. Let's see if they still have this one spot closed off down here where the bank has been washing out. Yeah, it's been a while since I've been out here. I'd say at least 3 months maybe. Things have a tendency to change. We're in luck though. They're not going to let out the waters out of the dam, out of Lake Lanier until 8:45 tonight, I think. 8:45 till about 3:45 a.m. So we have all day. This is weird. What's causing the collapse? This is the third thing in the past 118 feet that has been pulled down. I hope it's not due to the dryness out here because it hasn't been raining. It's always that yin and yang of it all, you know. If it's too dry, they come crashing down. If it's too wet, they come crashing down. Here's that spot. Dang, look at that. Crap. Man, all right. No, I don't mean all right in a good way, you know. It used to be right here. This little spot was the only spot that was washed out right here. And it jetted out right here and then to the left. This is brand new. Yeah, I think I'll spend a good amount of time around the river close by, not go too far. See? One of the G spots right here. G7. No, we're not going to go to G35 and G40. We're not going to be going that far. We're going to be going, you know, probably to about G20, whatever it is. G18. Yeah, I'm trying to get this one spot on the river. A long ways from here. There's this one spot that I discovered when the waters are low. I was just curious enough to go down by the bank. Never been down there before. And discovered this, like, I don't know if you can consider it a cave or not, you know? I don't know if you can consider it a cave, but it looks like a cave. I climbed up all the way in that thing too, and I don't think I recorded it either. It goes in about a good 15 feet. But it's shaped like it comes to a point. But it's right on the bank, so you would never see it unless you climbed all the way down there. I know if you're on the river, you see it. But it's always underwater when they raise the waters up. It's always filled up, filled in. Yeah, boy, okay. Let's follow the footsteps. Look out for the snaky poos out here. I think I see something. Gotta make sure there's no snakes in there though. Every time I come through here, there's a couple of, you know, colorful looking ones sitting out here. And they're always like in spots like this. Piled up in leaves, but I gotta get these things. Hold on. I'm not gonna get them. I'm just gonna pile them up so I can come back and get them later. You know, Da Vinci style. Hope you like my heaven cleaning videos. I know they're not much. Hold on, I'm stuffing this thing in the pocket. The little thing. I know they appreciate when it gets cleaned. Alright. I'm going to have to leave the little droplets all over the place like a pinpoint on a map for me not to forget, you know. Let's hope nobody is mean and comes out here and kicks it back in here, you know. Two more for the stash. Someone just said good. Right here. Did you just say good? Don't you worry, I promise I'll come back and get it. I always do. Man, someone just said good right there. Heard it with my own ears. Maybe it was the wildlife. Maybe it was someone else. Looks like I'm going to have to try to take the easy route several times today and not try to stress the back too much. Not stress the abs too much. See, easy on this side. Not so easy on other sides. I mean, I think what did me in was the constant rowing on the kayak every other day. Oh man, time to get back down. Crap. Gotta toss this one as close as I can to the other ones. Oh, dang it, man. You're gonna say don't stick your hand down in there, man. Who knows what's gonna be in there? Thanks for helping me see it, though. One less thing for the wildlife and the snakes to worry about. No obstacles to try to get around. That's for us to worry about in this adventure of ours today. Let's see if I can shot put this thing without it floating away, you know. Left-handed. Alright. At least this one's got a little bit of weight to it. Hey, right next to the other one is twin. Alright, I gotta come back the same route. No skipping today. Keep your eyes peeled. There's like 10 of them out here. 10 fishermen. Oh, you're kidding me. How? And why would you do such a thing? Yeah, that's too. But I'm talking about something else. Man. Well, they didn't toss it. They hung it. It's gonna be a tough one today. When it comes to cleaning heaven. set it next to the road, the trails. Gotta grab it on the way out of here. Boy, are my hands ever going to be full by the time I get out of here. I can see it already. I mean, basically, that's a full bag right there. I guess I should be thankful that it is a bag, you know. Maybe I need to invest in a can crusher to be part of my tool belt out here in heaven when I come out here to work. Yeah, we got some fairly new washouts up in here. The one to the right here I've never seen before. Check this one out. I don't want to say this. Oh, crap. There's no way I can get down there. There's no way. Man. There's no way I can get down there. What am I supposed to do? Jump? No, you're going to tell me to climb. Just like these guys did right here. Hey, another bag. Grab what I can get. Hundreds of thousands of years of natural history. I wish I could come out here and just touch every boulder, you know. But I'm too busy looking for those private spots, you know. You guys, did that even sound right? No, but uh-oh, somebody's close. They're smoking cigarettes. They're real close. Yeah, but I'm talking about like the private spots where there's no one around. There's like 3 people right here. And there's several more right here. And somebody's practically so close I can inhale the cigarette smoke right now. Beautiful. It'd be nice to come out here one day and just be able to climb on every single rock to feel it. Feel the history, you know? Another spot that was hard to pass. It's almost like I had to throw the bags on the other side of that creek just to climb up. It's amazing how much this place has changed when it comes to like the washouts. That's crazy though. See what I mean by trying to find the private spots where I can take a break and just chill for about 30 seconds. You know, I'm never into like stopping. There's one thing about this place though. You have no idea how much history is out here. in this one general location. Right out here. Within a half mile, maybe 3/4 a mile, in either direction where I'm standing. They even said it on audio one time. When I made it to all these cliffs further down. These giant boulders, the outcroppings and stuff. That one single spot, I made it out there one time. I think it was that one location. It could have been closer to where I am right now. And I was talking about history. And someone on audio said, the history is here. The history is here. But what is their idea and understanding of what history is? How do they speak English? How do they make their voice sound so mechanical? What is history to them out here? The history is here. See, that's one thing I don't understand though. I mean, are they talking about the recordings within nature? How it's recorded and transferred on? Due to life and the existence of life itself? Or is it the knowledge of objects? You know? Material things. Or is it just the memory of it? A lot of people out today. I don't know how much the back is going to be into trying to do adventurous things like this. The sand is so soft out here, it's like slick as ice. You guys crazy. You can tell those rocks were dumped there. Not by the hands of the natives, but by a dump truck most likely. Or a backhoe. Dang, is that ever a long way down there? What the heck do I get myself into? This, of course. Man, would you look at that. You got to be prepared coming out to places like this. Are you related to the one from yesterday? Probably not. Yeah, they're jam-packed all the way down here. Looks like on every single boulder they have at least one fisherman. Beautiful. Everything is beautiful out here, no matter what season or what time it is, night and day. I think that's all I'm going to do is just make it down to these cliffs, these giant rock formations, and go down to where I think well, no, there's like a G-spot at that one location. And it's the lowest, most accessible point to get down here. And it's next to Bowman's Island. It's not beyond the island itself. We still got a ways to go though. Beautiful. We're only at G18. We got to go to G4. Let's hope they don't make us work too hard to get the garbage out though. Or work too hard to try to find it. Or else we're going to be out here all night. That was so far in there, I had to get down on all fours and crawl up in that thing to get a pipe. Quite the difference from earlier today, right? 7:35. You're going to say, why don't you stick around until they let out the waters? Well, that's a good idea. Why do you think I'm trying to get back early enough? We have about another hour before they sound the horns and open the floodgates. Doesn't look like there's going to be too much garbage out here. I've been walking around a little bit. Don't see too much, which is a good thing. Not overwhelming at all, like it usually is. But it's a lot worse closer to the main park, you know. A lot worse. And that is very new. Within the last couple hours, I can tell. Or maybe not. It's got sludge on the bottom of it. How come I never saw it the first time? Oh, because I didn't come this route. I was next to the bank looking for it. It's not real community service until I get at least 2 bags full. One bag really doesn't count. But I got a question for you though. I mean, what's more shady? What's more shady when it comes to this? Getting back after dark with a bucket full of garbage? Or getting back before dark with 3 bags full of garbage? I haven't seen the black bag yet. Maybe we haven't made it back too far. That far. I left it right next to the trail. It should be right up here. Maybe the squirrels took it out for us. Dropped it off by the garbage can. Maybe somebody was nice enough to pick it up, like they did a long time ago. Yeah, there was this one time I was out here, and I was picking up the garbage, and I put one of the bags next to the trail to come back and get later on my way out of here. And it was all gone. More cans. Yeah, that's one thing I forgot to tell you about when it comes to this hobby of cleaning heaven, you know, picking up the garbage. That's one thing I was concerned about when it comes to that. Oh, I already picked it up here. This is where the bag was. Yeah, someone picked it up. They picked it up. They picked it up. Let me go back and make sure. I don't want to miss anything. I don't want them to scold me like they did a long time ago, and they still do. Like kids out here. You touched it last. It's on you. It's your fault now. You know, that kind of stuff. How far back did I leave it, though? I don't think I saw it. But that's one thing I'm concerned about, though. I mean, we do have a lot of haters in this world. We do. And we're trying to clean it up. You know, get the hate down to a minimum when it comes to this planet. But that's one thing I'm worried about, you know. That there's going to be even more garbage. Because a hater's going to be coming out dropping garbage just because. You know? That's what I'm afraid of most. The haters. The ones that are going to continue to hate. And they're just going to drop off even more garbage to make me pick it all up. With no help. Make sure nobody threw it down here. That would be a shame. I don't see it though. Let's be confident that somebody did pick it up for us, you know? I didn't really intend for them to do that though. I just need to be hands-free so I can keep collecting. That's crazy, but a very good thing. Looks like they picked up all the other stashes too. I bet that Quick Trip cup at the very beginning, I bet that's gone. They got all the other little stashes. Let's see if they got this one up here, but this one's kind of hidden. You won't believe it. They got all 4 of them. Perfect. That's exactly what we need. More people like us. I guess they figured out what someone was trying to do out here, seeing all the stashes of old garbage and stuff. Take the load off. I wonder if they said the same thing too. Ain't nothing like cleaning heaven. That scared me there for a second. I almost lost trust. Don't you worry, that was not one of the Twisted Tea cans we found earlier. That was a new one, and it was half full of Twisted Tea. And no, I didn't drink it. I just poured it out. And they got the cup. Another great day at Beaufort Dam. But the day's not over yet.